Hi everyone, this is Queen Chelsea with another YouTube video for you. And this one is particularly unique because, to be honest, I wasn't ready. This video really entails the information and just something that you should be aware that once you receive your I-20, which proves that you are legally enrolled in a U.S. program, that's when the whole process begin. But I did not know the cost behind. So if you are thinking go to America and have everything paid for during that process, you are wrong. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my videos so you don't miss any video that I will upload every week. If you do plan or are planning to come to the United States. Let's say you got your Y-20 and now, and one thing you need to ensure is that you have your passport valid. And when I said valid is 6 months beyond for the expiration date. If I was you, I would renew my passport to make sure I have at least like 2 or 3 years ahead so I don't have to worry about anything. Because I'm from Portugal and I got Portuguese passport, it cost me about 65 euros, which reflects into $70 more or less. So that's something that I have to pay at the moment. And also to register for what it calls SEVIS. It stands for Student and Exchange Visitor Information System. What does that really mean? That they want to make sure that they track where you are. Everything is in the system to make sure they maintain the information about your program and know where you at and what you're doing. That requires a fee, which is at $350. Okay? And it's something to plan ahead that I didn't know and no one told me. As I said, I wasn't ready. But again, I had support for my family, so whoever is helping you out during this process can plan ahead of time. Number 3, once you have that SEVIS paid for, the $350, then you move on to the next step, which is a DS 160 form. And essentially is an online non-immigrant visa. It's official student visa application for international students. You will pay $185 when you start filling out DS 160 form. If you don't save it, the numbers, because there's a code number that gives you, if you don't save that, you have to start the whole process again. So it's a lot of details, information about you and about the program. So I essentially, once you start filling out, you can actually take a picture so you can track it down and go back to your application and then print it, because you have to bring during your interview. Your next step is scheduling an appointment, and this needs to be done in a U.S. embassy or consulate in the country you're currently living. In this interview, you're actually going to be quite subjective what questions particularly they're going to ask. But for me, they ask me, okay, so where are you going to go? Where are you going to stay? With who are you going to stay? How are you going to provide for yourself? My biggest advice to you is just be confident. And if you speak English, great. In my case, I couldn't speak English, so I spoke Portuguese. But the following years, I was able to, speak English fluently. But don't go to the interview very afraid. Be confident. You're not trying to scam. You're not trying to do nothing illegal. Be honest. Make sure you know where you're going. Make sure you ask questions to your coaches and things that you should know. You have to be really mindful what scholarship are you in, if it's a full ride or it's just 1 year scholarship. Those things needs to be really planned now. And then if you can have proof of the bank statement from your parents or whoever you live with, that you probably have to print it out and show them that you have some sort of financial support. God forbidden. But if something happened to you, are you able, or travel to your own country, or in emergency can you provide for yourself? But these are the main things overall that you should be mindful of. Once you finish with your interview, and this is always depend on what country you are from, receiving a decision. For me, it took me 5 business days, but average is a week to a few weeks or a few months. Another thing just to consider when you're taking care of your documents. To wrap up, number 1, make sure you have your passport. I would say don't wait for the beyond 6 months to expire. If you can renew, great. Be prepared to register for a SEVIS application, and you have to pay a $350 for fee. Number 3, you'll have to fill out your online non-immigrant visa application, which is a DS form, and that costs $185. And then you'll book your appointment interview, have the interview, and then you'll receive a decision. So if you have any questions or you would like me to go over any experience that I have, please write in the comments below, and I'll be happy to give you as much resources as I can. That's it for today, and I'll see you next week. And I hope you have the mind of be you, do you, for you. And I can't wait to see you on my next video. Bye.